A lot of you niggas only come out to shit because it's beneficial to you. What's up, everybody? I am G-Lone the Don.
It's your boy Tim Mack. Today's topic, we are talking about curated events, the oversaturation of curated events, and potentially what could change the perception of how curated events have become. But with curated events, quality and exclusivity is diminishing. There was a time where curated events were valued for having the highest standards, for that type of event that fit that theme or that context. And now with so many curated events going on at the same time in the same places, you're getting these unrefined, raw artists on a curated lineup, and you're asking the audience to pay potential $20, $40 for unrefined talent,
See, this is a multi-layered issue. One, it'd be so many events going on at the same time in the same proximity of one another. Everybody is so divided because I don't know if it's an ego thing, it could be a money thing, you know what I'm saying? The point is, where curated events are starting to get the same stigma as open mics is it comes down to the talent, the frequency of these events, and honestly the overall effort that certain curators put into these events. Now, this is not to shit on open mics, because open mics are very needed. I love open mics. They are a very important part of an artist's growth, networking, meeting the community. This is not the shit on people who go to open mics, but this is the thing. There has to be a tier level when it comes to events being thrown, and as far as where they are, who's going to be there, and the people that are on the lineup, what effort are they putting out there to bring out a crowd?
Like you said, open mics are a necessity in this community. Like, open mics help you to get better. That is the place where you go to work out your material to make it get better. In theory, you should be going to open mics in order to get better, to then be booked for curated events. You can't ask somebody to want to pay to see you and you don't have any experience. It's just like work. At the end of the day, this is work, man. That's what people forget. This is a business,
It's business first.
And it's just like sports. You start off in the D League before you get to the next show. You feel me? It really hurts the perception of curated events with a mass inclusion of what would be considered, open mic artists, or as I said before, raw talent. You feel me?
Curated events need refined talent. People that are on their way, that know their way. People cannot be in their feelings about this. It is business. And this is just speaking from an experience standpoint. Because, you get some people that might be like, oh, well, what the fuck these niggas know? What you talking about? Whatever. Like, what makes you think you know this, that, and the third? It comes from experience as a consumer and as an artist. Because a lot of times, the crowd that comes out, the consumers, are other artists and people with egos. So they're going to be the harshest critics. A lot of you niggas only come out to shit because it's beneficial to you. You don't come out for the experience. You don't come out, you feel me, to see what's up, to know who's in the room, to work the room. Even recently, it's been so many people that just rap and roll, sing and leave, perform and dip. What did you gain out of that? You gain nothing. And then you don't know who else is in the room because people peep that. And there's other curators in the room that sees that.
And people definitely are, they looking for your professionalism. They're looking how easy you are to work with. People watching how you treat the bar staff at the venue. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you this. They watching you when you come into these venues and you stand on these people's furniture, they on their chairs and their table. You jumping around crazy on the stage. You throwing somebody's microphones on the ground. You understand? Like, somebody pays for these things, man. At the end of the night, when y'all rap and roll out early, at the end of the night, somebody got to pay for damages. Somebody got to cover what hasn't been covered. And that's why I say it's a business. So you shouldn't expect somebody to put you on a curated lineup to be paid or solicit money from patrons, and you're just not ready for that. You feel me? And I think it's a little bit of awareness. You feel me? And just to double back a little bit, with all them shows going on at once, you wear your audience out. How does the audience know what show is a quality show to go spend money on. You know, most places you spending $20. You know what I mean? If you got a park, you spending another $20. You know, you asking somebody to come out and spend money that night.
On top of drinks.
On top of drinks.
On top of drinks. A good drink, a good shot, even a mixed drink is between $12 to $17. So you might as well say that's another dub. You want people to come out, enjoy themselves. You want to make sure the bar is going to be happy. The venue staff is going to be happy. So they can ask you to come back. So I say all of that to say, you have all these people throwing these events at these subpar venues, right? Because you got to be careful where you ask your people to come out to. You have all these people throwing all these events at these subpar venues where you can go for broke. You feel me? Go for the big shit where a venue holds 250 people and you got 3 curators that know artists, not open mic artists. Nothing against open mics. I'm just saying top tier artists, 3 curators with top tier artists to help sell out a venue that may hold 200 people, 250 people. Now you making waves. Now you making noise. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of this is easier said than done because in theory, it should work. If you have even simple math, you got 5 artists. Each artist can bring 20 people. That's 100 people. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's 100 people in the building. And that's not even including who they may bring with them. What is so hard about it?
Essentially saying all this is to maintain the integrity and the quality standard of a curated event. You get what I'm saying? You want that curated event to maintain its exclusivity. You know, it shouldn't be that just because you make music, you can get on a lineup. You know, there has to be some type of proving ground, right? But we test your skills and your depth of knowledge for the job. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I said, it's
you
all...
can't sit with us. Everybody can't get here. But you can make it here, but everybody cannot be here.
And in addition, that's like you need to, you know, support the emerging talent also. You know, if there's somebody who you see at open mics who has that, you know, let a curator know. If you know, somebody gets these curated booked events, you should support them because they more than likely worked fucking hard for that.
Yeah, I say all that because we go to both. You should go to both events. Not just when it's beneficial to you, not just because you're not hitting the stage. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Everybody wants attention. Everybody wants, you know what I'm saying? You want to be the center of attention. You want to perform. You want to work your material out. It's so many ways you can do it. But if every time you want to go to an event and your sole intention is to hit the stage, I don't really have much faith in you because you're missing the point of what it means to be in the artist community. The community, not just being an artist, but what you give into the community, because really it's one of these things where what you put in, it will give it back to you.
Facts.
You feel me?
That's the truth.
And yeah, you won't miss out because the people you see today are not going to be the same people tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Remember that.
So, I mean, overall, like I said, man, I guess what we're saying is we got to start distinguishing open mic night from a curated event in order for a curated event to maintain its significance as an exclusive event. You get what I'm saying? And we're not saying there's nothing wrong with anything. We still go to open mics to work material out. You feel me? You might see me bomb one night, and it's okay because that's what an open mic is for. It's essentially like going to a pickup game at the gym so you can become a better player. But if you're too afraid to make mistakes, you're too afraid to ask for help, then like you said, you'd have missed the whole purpose of this artist community.
Yep. It's the minor league, major league, NXT, WWE. You know what I'm saying? G League. You feel me? Like, it should be some type of separation because without no separation, there's too much saturation.
Boom, boom.
We